going on the video. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Hack Shack. As you can see, the Diamond T got a little paint love. Oh, hold on. This new camera, I have to turn this thing around. I'm trying to figure this thing out, so bear with me.
Sneak peek, sneak peek.
Oh, zoom out either. Oh, what's that? Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want that. I don't know how to zoom out on this camera. I don't like it. Use it. I'll push this, and then, nope, that didn't work. I didn't want to do that either, but now I know how to do that. Or if you want to be 37 feet away from what you're trying to film in a shot where there's a car right here. It's not really worse. It's got a good picture. I don't know how the sound is. The microphone came with it and it automatically connects, so that's better. But anyway, here's the truck with airbrushing and spray paint on it. And we redid the logos to say Hack Shack like my actual logo, because it's going to SEMA. Obviously, we don't want to play on my logo. We want my actual logo. They're in silver. That'll go well with the Hostile wheels that are going to be on it. These are just the burnout wheels. Oh yeah, burnout video. It didn't go well last week, and I don't know why. I guess it's just big thanks to YouTube for not helping me get my video out there. But one day, maybe, I don't know, people will see this stuff. 400 views. I don't get it. But whatever. All right, back to this. I added the green stripe back. Originally this truck was red with a green stripe, as most of them were. We obviously patinaed it, but painted the roll bars black. I want to do the inside of the cab black too eventually. I haven't finished putting the black lines back on it. I'm going to do that later today if I have time. But I think overall, I don't know if you could see any of what I just pointed at because I'm not looking at the screen because I'm an idiot. But the lighting looks good on this video, way better than a GoPro. But it has a built-in gimbal, so it's not like going crazy when I move, which is cool. But Cody Fry is a good friend of mine, and he painted ugly, and he came over here yesterday and helped me knock this out. And if you stay till the end of this video, I'll put a time lapse of us painting. All right, so I guess we're gonna go on to a little update about her. We sold her truck.
And I got a
Yeah, and still hasn't drove it.
Camaro. No, I have not.
I don't know if they can hear you with the microphone on the back of my head. So I'm gonna put it on the front of my head. So she got a 2010 Camaro and she's gonna show it to us. It's nothing crazy, but she just wanted a car, and if she's getting a car, it's gotta be a V8, right? So I'm gonna go back here and you can start it for him. It is horrendously loud. I don't know what kind of crap they got on it, but it's silver, black wheels, black wing. It looks like stock mufflers and straight, the rest of it, because it's got long tube headers and stuff, but man, it's so loud. Open the hood. So sounds like it's got a little header leak, but I'm fixing to put it on the lift and put some mufflers on it. But it's got a SLP. I think that's made by, let me flip the camera, dummy. Let's see where it's at. Golly, this thing is terrible to operate. I'm not a photographer. This is bad. Sorry, y'all. It's got a SLP TVS 2300. I think Magnuson might make this. I'm not sure, but it's a 2.3 liter blower. Supposedly advertises at like 575 horse on a stock motor. This one's obviously got a cam in it. And it runs good. We're real happy with it. It's got 120,000 miles, silver, pretty clean. Got a fair deal on it. Needs a converter. They left a stock converter in it, and I'm going to do that this week. And a radio because it doesn't have a backup camera.
Getting a radio in it.
Yeah. So I also got screwed on a bed cover on Marketplace. The guy told me it was perfect, blah, 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 whatever. This is all scratched to hell. The latches wouldn't work. We had to modify them. I had to make these things to make them latch. Anyway, it works now. Whatever. He said it had keys, didn't get keys. Just typical Marketplace screwball. But here's the mufflers I bought. I bought these on Marketplace, and I think it was a real fair deal. I got them for less than half price. They're Borla S-type. They're way smaller than I expected them to be. So hopefully it's quieter than it is, or at least it doesn't have that clap sound. That's what we're really hoping for. If I got to put cats on it or whatever, I will. I need it to be a little quieter. I mean, I like that it's a hot rod, but I need it to be a little bit quieter. Also, this week, I bought a bus. I have problems, but... So, bought this school bus. It's like a short bus like she used to ride when she was a kid. But it's got a 12 valve in it. 12 bab. That's for Keith. It does not have a straight pap though. Still got the exhaust. But P-pump motor. I got it fired up. It's been sitting for years. I got it fired up right after it got here and drove it to here from back there. And it ran out of fuel because I didn't check it and I'm an idiot. Turn the key on, just leave it on.
It is.
So I just put fuel in it, stuck the battery out of the forklift in it, and I'm gonna see about getting it going again so I can get it out of my front yard. So I guess we're gonna move on to that. Oh, she's gonna tell you what she was planning on doing to it and why she's not gonna do it.
I was going to turn it into an RV.
Why didn't you?
It's too much work.
Yeah, just to give you the gist of it. I mean, it has nothing RV and it has short ceilings, so it makes it difficult to make it an RV. Also, it's a 4-speed Allison and a 12 valve with 160 horsepower, so it's not going to be a hot rod. And it's full of scrap metal, but there she is in all her glory. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. Maybe storage or something. I bought it because the motor was, it was a reasonable deal. I was supposed to just buy the motor, but the guy offered me the bus with the motor for a good enough deal. So you can leave it open. I got to take the hood off of it because he wants the hood back. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it running, take it to the back, find a shady spot, pull the hood off of it, and then go from there. But I guess first I'll do a shop walk around and then we'll come back to this. All right, this week in the shack, Brian's 57 made huge progress. Finished up most of the engine bay. Had a sleeve to put over these hoses that worked out really good, and it doesn't look too ugly in there. It matches the exhaust manifold, but we tucked everything down super low. All the wiring got tucked. It's got a lot of wiring with the Holley Hyperspark and the Sniper and all that, so it's got a lot of stuff. We had absolute total hell bleeding the clutch, and let me tell you, I tried everything. I called McLeod. I talked to Fred. Sounds like an older guy with a lot of experience, and he had no idea. So we went back and forth, and finally I watched a video of about an 85-year-old man. I don't know if you can see that or not. That clutch master cylinder is on a 45 down. Anyway, 85-year-old dude telling you if your clutch master cylinder looks like this one, and it is on an angle like this, 45 or so down, pull it out of the car, turn it upside down, and pump it by hand until you get the air pocket out, because right at the top, right around this area, it's got an air pocket in it, and it's like unbelievable to get out. So we did that, and it instantly worked. I called Fred back at McLeod and told him, and he said, man, I appreciate you telling me that. I'm going to add that to my box of tricks. So we all learned something that day, but it's got a clutch now. We had to pull a transmission. It had too many shims in it. The clutch wasn't completely disengaging, so you have to shim the hydraulic throwout bearing, you know. So we did that. It didn't take long. It's 4 bolts, slide the transmission back. Well, drive shaft and 4 bolts, slide the transmission back. But that's done, and she runs now. So, oh, whack. Oh, God, I hit my head in the camera. Jeez. Okay, so we're still alive. So, still got to go calibrate the Dakotas, but we got, you know, the important gauges. A little sniper deal down here. But let me make sure it's out of gear. Oh, you gotta do, hold on, I gotta do that a few more times. Okay, should be, one more time. Okay. Runs good. Sounds really good. Motor's super quiet. Huge progress for this guy. All right, one more time and then put it in gear. Okay, so it's safe. All right, so, and now, still having hell bleeding. I got the brakes where they got one, you got to 2-pump it to make them have pressure. So I'm gonna borrow a air pressurized brake bleeder, and I'm gonna bleed this system. I bet I've pumped the brakes on this car 150 times, and one has pumped them 100 times. And we just try and we ain't getting it out. So we're gonna get a air pressure bleeder and hopefully get it bled out. I mean, the Speedway master cylinder, I couldn't even get it to be where this one is. I bench bled this one, put it on, and now, like I say, one pump is soft, real soft, second pump super hard. So it's got an air pocket somewhere. I just got to get it out. Other than that, a few test miles and send this baby home. Well, I got to drive it over there and help him put the hood on it, but yeah, and he'll finally get to drive this car that he bought and still hasn't drove it, so that'll be super cool for him. The Dodge, I did make a little progress, not a whole lot, because of this car. It just kicked my ass all week, but I got V-bands tacked in the first bend, and I started on this, and that's when all hell broke loose on that. So I got to get that knocked out Monday and get the exhaust figured out, tacked up, just halfway. All I'm doing is half the exhaust till the body's on. But I got the shocks, rear shocks are figured out. I made the brackets for the lower. I made the tabs for the uppers. I took the fuel tank out, took it all apart, sent it to powder coat, because we got to get this thing on the road. Like, we got to get rolling on this baby. So next week we should have a lot of progress on this. We have to. I mean, it's not an option anymore. Like, I'm down to the wire pretty much. I want to have a week window or more with the powder coat and all that junk. So I got to get on this dude. I did finally receive. I ordered and finally received all the front end parts. We decided that we think this is a Helix front kit on this truck, and I'm rebuilding all of it because I'm gonna take it all apart and get it powder coated. You can't see any of this, but they sell these bushings individual, and they're not cheap. So ball joints, 4 ball joints, should be 8 bushings, and then we can rebuild the front end when it comes back from powder coat. Back to Mr. T for 1 second, about SEMA. Horn Blasters jumped on board. They sent me a Conductor Special Model 228H. It's a small compressor, tank, small train horn setup. We're putting that on there. I'm going to use it in place of my other compressor that's on there. I don't know if it's going to fit right here because it's a little bigger, but if I can make it fit right there, that's where I'm putting it. The horns, I think I'm going to split up and put 2 under here and 2 over there. I'm going to build a cover for this. Pretty excited about that. Thanks, Horn Blasters, for joining our team. And Gen Y Hitch, I think it's Gen Y. They sent me a hitch. This should work perfectly. It's supposed to be the other way around, obviously, but I flipped the stickers. Pretty awesome hitch. Very, very, very nice quality. They sent me a hitch for SEMA, and we're going to use it on the drag and drive, obviously. I needed a hitch, so it's perfect. Anyways, sorry. Bye. Here's all the spray paint we used. There's brown, green, silver, black, and every different shade. It's 50 shades of red. It's 6, but whatever. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled program. We got to walk through Death Valley or Hell's Kitchen or whatever you want to call it. It's so hot under here because the AC's under here. I got to put some whirly birds or something in this roof because it's about 12,000 degrees right where I'm standing. So I know I said that I really wanted to make it happen where this was there. We didn't get there, but we got it all painted. It's all painted. It's got satin clear on it. The brake boosters painted, all that stuff. It is ready to bolt together. Literally ready to bolt together. So new rear ring seal on the motor, put it all together. I painted all this stuff on Friday, and it wasn't totally dry, so I just left it hang on the forklift, blocked the forklift so it couldn't leak down and smash the oil pan or scratch, whatever. So Monday, Tuesday, this thing's going together, and it's going to be all one piece. All these pieces are going to be in there, whether it's all one piece, whatever, you know. Fenders are bolted on because I didn't have anywhere else to put them, and I didn't want to hang them back up. Very happy that they're on the truck. So this will start making some more. Well, I mean, it's been making progress, but this is ready to go. But that color matched pretty good. I mean, there's a line here because that's under the cowl. It'll be all right. We're not painters here, so I didn't blend that exactly how I guess a painter would. I don't know, but it's close enough that it matches, and it's under the cowl. You can't see it. What else? Forklift batteries in the bus. These are just E-coat. The inner fenders, they're E-coat the way they came, and I just scuffed them and shot them with satin clear. Summit brand satin clear. It is so good. Craig over here. I didn't even know he was over here. He scared the Amazon man yesterday so bad he wouldn't deliver my packages, and then got real rude with me in a text message. Said, "You ain't getting nothing." So, whatever. Typical Amazon crappy service. This is that clear coat for the C30 firewall and motor, hot rod satin clear. It's what's on ugly, and I love it. Oh, Craig. What are you doing, Craig? Sweet Craig. The Ford, I put fuel in it and got it running. I haven't had time to mess with it. I would like to get the 57 and this truck done so I can bring 2 more in. We'll just see when we can get that done. Hopefully soon. Oh, had to clean cat crap out of the milk truck because the doors were left open outside because I'm an idiot, like you've heard in the rest of this video. Oh, golf cart update. It's pretty much done. I gotta do something with this back. I don't like the diamond plate on it. I had some plastic to put on it, or maybe just paint it. I don't know. I gotta do something that's ugly, but and I still gotta make this thing. But body's on. You know, you saw that last week. But I got the top bed liner. Hunters, Outfitters, and Crosby bed linered it. Real happy with it. Looks good. Pretty much done. So now I guess we gotta go get a bus running. I think that's it for the weekly update. So let's go get this bus running. Nothing wrong with the internal wiring on the bus. There's a relay or something clicking when I try to start it, so use the old trusty snap-on starter button. And you're really gonna like this. Vice Grip garage over here, inspired. Vice Grip battery terminal, whatever. I'll hook that on there and then run it over here because it actually reaches. Can't believe it. So I don't know if you can see down there. I'll hook that to the starter, and then I can't really. I'm trying to pump. nothing's wired properly right now. So you turn the key on, and then somebody has unbolted the starter solenoid, or the fuel pump solenoid. I don't know why. So you just gotta flip it up, and then with the key on, it'll stay up. And then you spin it over. Try to get the fuel pump to pull some fuel, and then I'll crack the line. After forever of cranking on it, putting air in the tank, come on camera, we put air in the tank, and I think I finally got it where it's going to start. It almost started just a second ago, so I had all the fuel lines cracked, I closed them. We're going to see if it'll start this time. Alright, it's running again. Jeez. Got a terrible boost leak, it sounds like. But she's running. Now let's move this junk. Man, let's zoom in a little bit. Jeez, DJI, I'm a little crazy here. Oh yeah, no park, so we just go to reverse. We also have no brakes. No brakes. I'm gonna have to set this somewhere because I can't deal with the camera and the friggin', let's see, let me flip that. Let me put you right there. I'll show you. School bus driver. Oh, that's forward. Can't see if there's anything back there, so. Vaya con Dios, mi amigo! There's no freaking brakes. I'll make sure I don't hit one of my freaking poles. Turns good. Just don't stop at all. Damn, turns really good. I can't see that pole. I can't see that pole.
You're about 2 foot from it.
So if I back straight up, I'm fine?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm pushing. Get off my bus. Am I clear of the trailer?
Yes.
I'm pushing the brakes like they freaking work. I'm an idiot. Good with that? All right, it's staying right here for now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's for sale if anybody wants it. It was so fun to start. I was gonna take the hood off, but now it's torrential rain, so I say torrential. Right now, it's not, but it was. Whatever, another day. Craig's ready to go. Ready to go. Come on, Craig, you better go. You beat me. You win. Now, get this stupid Camaro on the left. More work. I'm about to die of a heat stroke already. I bet it's 8 zillion degrees inside here. I hate summer in Texas. I don't know how much of this I'm going to put in the video, but I'm going to have footage regardless. I'm just going to time lapse the mufflers. That's not my building. It's pretty terribly built. They built it on the fence line. This is super awesome. Idiots. All right, so the header leak turned into more than just a gasket. I can't see, I don't know if it'll come up in the video, but this is all cracked all the way around right there. So I'm just gonna clean up and weld every one of these on the inside and then put the header back on. All right, all welded up. Not beautiful, but didn't take up too much room in the pipe. Maybe we lost the horsepower. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. It's a driver. I welded it with that stainless MIG. It's not beautiful welds, but it'll work. Ought to hold for now until the stainless cracks again. And then I'll have to get a new set of headers. But I welded the two inners outside and inside because they were the ones that were cracked. The outer ones had a thicker weld and they were not cracked, so I just welded over the inner weld. Hopefully I don't regret that, but we'll see. All right, cool off a minute and then we're gonna go put them back on the car. All right, it's 587 degrees out here. I turned the fan off so you can hear me. We're gonna go through this really quick. Header's back on. Exhaust is reconnected. The tick is gone. So that's what it was, cracked headers. Those are Texas Speed headers, but I imagine they're pretty old, so I'll give them credit. Borlas are on, it is loud. Sounds good, way deeper. Not as crappy sounding, so I think I'm gonna get some high flow catalytic converters and put on it, and that should quieten it down and get rid of the stink. But no more ticking up here. Pretty happy with that. Now I'm gonna go drive it, see what it sounds like inside, if it's any better or worse. And that old cam sounds good. Oh, AC. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's hot. We want cool, dummy. Oh, I should go draggy this. That's a good plan. Anyways, that's the wrong side of the hat, ain't it? Anyways, so on the draggy, the Camaro went 12.43, spinning like crazy, leaving just off idle. It doesn't have a converter in it. I'm gonna put a Circle D in it this week. I'm impressed. I mean, really. I know it's got a supercharger, but it ain't making a ton of boost or a ton of power. It's on pump gas. It's a cool car. Probably never go on the track, probably never get slicks or radials or anything. It's just something for wanting to beat around in. And have a little fun driving, you know. You don't have to be bored driving it like a lot of stuff. So anyways, if you stay tuned after this, just stay on. I'll put the time lapse, the full time lapse of the paint job. Everything I have, I'm going to put it on there. It's going to be long. Probably be boring, but if you wanted to watch it and watch Cody's methods, it's going to be sped up, but you can kind of catch on to what he's doing. It's really cool. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you watching it, especially if you made it this far. And I'd really appreciate if y'all would like and comment, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Channel's growing. I don't feel like it's growing fast. I've heard people tell me it is, but we're up a little over 900 now, and you know, we're just hoping for 1,000 sooner than later, and just try to keep growing and keep bringing cool content. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next week. Later. Dude. It's on real time now, so.
Inside the buzzing in my head, it's like me.
Yeah. What do you think? Thanks for helping with the logos.